Ho, ho, ho. It's a man in his bathrobe.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave me away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you're kissing me now, I know you fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Okay, my early Christmas gift to everybody is that you don't have to listen to the rest of this song. You're welcome. Except, wait, I gotta skip to my favorite part here. Hang on. I just love how into it he gets at the end.
Special. Let's give it to someone special. Special. Whoa.
It's like a Muppet.
Ooh, oh. Last Christmas, I gave.
God, he's so good at music. Oh. Look at this freeze frame. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? A fake canine.
I was gonna say his missing canines are extremely apparent in this video, and I hadn't noticed how pronounced.
He's wearing it's a Portuguese thing. They're called Christmas fangs. And you dress up like Dracula, and you wear a hooded cloak, and you put the fangs in, and you sing Christmas songs. Again, yeah.
Is he a reverse vampire? Is that why he looks like that? He gives his blood away, and that's why he looks like he's desiccated.
Would a vampire who does meth lose their teeth in the same way that a human does? Because now I'm beginning to come around to the theory that he may be some sort of otherworldly being. He definitely doesn't step out in the sun very often. I think it would hurt him. God, I love this freeze frame. Shit. Wow. I got to throw out a lot of very quick shout-outs to everybody who's here. Aldo Vera, Kitty, Velociraptor, Callie, Slime Bucket Witch Lady, Cookie, Whoopie Pie, Pussy Destroyer, hell yeah. Donde, Omegi Bear, hello Turd Ferguson, Sloth Cat, welcome, here to party, who is here to party, and hopefully his terrible internet doesn't rub off on me. Damn, you gave me some serious blue balls yesterday, here to party. You can't set me up for a great, entertaining Jorrun stream and have your internet cut out like that. I hope you wrote a strongly worded letter to your internet provider about what it cost you in potential revenue. You can tell them that I was about to donate like $1,000 to you until the internet cut out. And you can sue them for that. Crime Watch Bailey, old, worn out, ugly slut FBI. All right. Hey, what's going on? Winnie's boyfriend / husband, who I believe is just bouncing off a stream of their own to come and say hi here. Aldo Vera, no Pence is What bizarre world have we entered where people are asking for Pence? Usually people are asking him to get off the stream. So I'm trying to warm him up. I'm getting him around to Jorrun. I'm playing the long game. You wait and see. Dr. Cassandra, and there's the most worst right there. Oh, good. Thank you. I can't recommend most worst enough as an apology ghostwriter. His work is so good that oftentimes he will issue several apology scripts that need no revision and are just exactly the same ones over and over again. It's that good. It's a home run every time. And I am not alone today. I am joined by I can't say what Jorrun called you. It's uncomfortable in the behind the scenes calls, the apology calls with Mr. Most.
It is the black chick from Cali, Awhnest.
Hey, Honest. I keep calling you Honest, and I keep thinking your channel is just being honest, and then I found out that it wasn't. Now it is just Honest. Have you changed it? Am I going crazy?
No, it was, but I shortened my channel name. But yeah, it was. I'm just being honest, and then yeah, I shortened it. I don't know, some months back. Maybe it hasn't been like a year since I've shortened it. I don't know. It's been a year since
She's dropped the ting. Moment of silence for the ting. Madam Honest. I'm sorry. If you're in my stream, I do this thing where I call everybody by the name that they actually are, and I don't give them nicknames that they didn't ask for and call them by their real names and dox them. That's me. But if that's not your thing, are you in luck? Because today we're going to listen to something that I believe has never been reacted to or streamed about before, about Jorrun. Although I have been in a coma for the last 2 years and just woke up, so this information may be a little delayed. But it's been brought to my attention that there is a live stream that Jorrun did called. There it is. The what the fuck is this 0 viewer live stream? Yay! Woo!
Woo!
Yes! Woo! Oh man, guys, could you imagine somebody sitting through this and like commenting on it as it happens? Oh man,
I'm very upset that I missed this. Honestly, like I'm very upset that I did not get to see this in real time. I don't know what I would have thought about this, but I'm very upset that I'm seeing it. That I saw it after the fact, because this was this was a thing. This was this was something.
This is probably the most amount of time consecutively, like in between things that he says, that I think in my head, oh, Jorrun, oh, no, why? Yeah, you say, what would you do if you were back in time to witness this for the first time and watch it live? I think if you had at the time been aware of what we had just, I think you probably would have just clicked on it, listened for 10 seconds, and just left.
Yeah, I know I probably would have, because I don't have the patience, or like my secondhand embarrassment levels can only take so much at the time. Like I personally get nervous when somebody that I don't know gets up and gets up to sing, and I don't know if they can or not. Like I get embarrassed because I don't know how it's gonna go. Like my secondhand embarrassment levels are through the roof.
I cannot believe it. I've been waiting a long time to donate.
Slothcat is at 7 patrons today. If we can get him to 14 patrons in the next 10 days, I will do a special $150 bingo game on New Year's Eve. Let's help Slothcat get the genie bottles and gold shoes he has his perverted heart set on.
Oh yeah.
That is a great endorsement. Actually, I fully support that. I don't really support people, shilling other YouTube channels for crumbs of clout, like that. Slothcat is a much bigger, much more talented YouTuber than the Most Worst, and I don't know what he was hoping to accomplish by that shameless plug. But I do agree, because Slothcat is a great content creator and definitely worth checking out on Patreon. Because now there's a promise of a super secret, awesome, some sort of special content that Mr. Most has planned for us. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, Slothcat definitely deserves. Definitely deserves. Let me go ahead and subscribe to that Patreon as well. Hold on.
7 patrons. That's more than Jorrun had on his Patreon. That's already pretty impressive.
Will there be $100 tier where you teach us comedy, Slothcat?
I'd like to see that. I would like to pay for that. I'd like to pay for 100 sessions up front, if possible. Take Wes's advice, unsubscribe from this channel and go subscribe to Slothcat. I know you don't have to do that, but it's in your best interest. Trust me. That is cool, though. You love to see that. You love people supporting one another and not just criticizing and bringing down content creators who are genuinely trying their best to make content. Anyway, I would like to get to this stream reaction where we are going to spend the next hour or so just absolutely dunking on this fucking loser. Is there anything with that, before we even start, a specific memory from this stream that you can recall? Like the first thing you think of when you think of this stream?
Oh, him talking to Diane Rodriguez, I guess, and like saying that Mexican women are his catnip. It was a lot going down on this stream. I think that part was the most memorable to me. But there were so many parts where I just felt that stuff should never be said and that the stream shouldn't exist. But I'm glad it does. So we would have nothing to make fun of if this stream. Well, we still have the genie fetish. But yeah, there's several points where I feel like he said some things that should never be said by anyone. But he said them anyway. And for that, I appreciate them. But the Diane Rodriguez stuff, it was very strange to me. It was very weird, and I can only imagine like how she felt.
I am reminded of the Danny G song in its many iterations. And fun fact about Jorrun, the type of unique musician that he is, he doesn't memorize like any of his songs too. So like you're so lucky if you ever get the chance to like hear them consecutively, because they're going to be 2 different versions. Isn't that special? Isn't that cool? So I'm a really talented musician. All right, I totally fucked up my camera, and I know you guys really want to see me. Unless you want to not see me, then that's Jorrun bought it. That's why I bought this fucking green screen, is because I wanted to be all powerful and all seeing, so better well use it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, but I'm not gonna fuck with all those filters. I even wore a nice shirt for this. In my cuffed jeans. Fuck.
Is your shirt 14 sizes too small?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were all going Winnie the Pooh style. I thought that was what was in style right
I
now.
cannot believe it. I've been waiting a long time to donate.
Hi, long-time listener, first-time donor. I have a 3-part question for the female on your panel. What are her thoughts on Jason Blaha? Thing 2 AMIA ya boy, yay boy, ya boy or yo boy? Where is Heisenberg from?
Oh my gosh.
All right, you got to answer all of that. So, first off, I would advise you to take this pretty seriously. This is not a troll. This is not a meme. This is not a game. This is not a fucking game, okay? This is somebody who genuinely wants to learn about Jason Blaha. So,
Okay, Jason Blaha was a fake mercenary, and he threatened veterans. He has a stripper girlfriend named Moon Cookie, and he lived in Texas or one of the southern countries over here. He also imported meth and crystal meth and other types of meth and weed and marijuana and ecstasy. And where does Adam live? I thought he had moved to Spain or Rome or one of these Italian countries. And the difference between a yay boy and a yee boy. One wears the fancy fishing shirts with the netting in the back, and then the other one wears dirty sneakers on a date and doesn't take his hat off when he enters into an establishment. So those are the differences. And one uses his truck for mudding. The other one just uses his truck just to go down to the Piggly Wiggly every Wednesday night.
now, I don't know if this is the case, if it's just where I'm from, but when I go on a date, I personally try to like not look really bad, but I guess I'm just different. I'm just kind of like special like that.
Oh yeah, hold on. Slash, that is one of my favorite quotes. Wes' personal business is Wes' personal business. All I know is that Wes is an African American man.
Wes, any plans for you to start a Patreon of your own? Because I imagine those secrets about how to like, do like a barbecue, let's say, might be really valuable to a guy like me. Sort of suggestions on like what hard liquors you might recommend, what sort of hard alcohol you might be used to. I would pay a lot of money for that information if that's okay, because I personally I don't know myself. Yeah, that's a racism right there. Says here to party. Way to call it out. Okay, that's good. We need more of that. Don't just gloss over it and type in your little private chats. Oh my God, did that guy really just say black people barbecue? No, the only appropriate time to call Jorrun out on stream is when he says you're trolling him in the chat. And go, no, I want a thorough, comprehensive history of Jason Blaha, or I'm demanding my money back. And I don't care that you know my real name and address now through PayPal for some reason. I will reverse engineer that shit. I will find you and hunt you down. Get that money back. Now tell me, start to finish, who Jason Blaha is. And if you don't know, let the woman tell it. Wes, you have an OnlyFans. Okay, cool. Shit.
Also, Adam is between 100 and 200 pounds.
Adam, I know you just moved to the coordinates 46.83984 latitude, 23.986431 longitude. I know that.
It was a wild stream.
We haven't even started the fucking stream. We're talking about the wrong stream now. We're talking about him and Kennedy sharing half a brain cell between them. This is Jorrun unfiltered raw. This is not, but it's beyond Jorrun After Dark. It's I don't know what I would describe this as like the preview of what Jorrun can do. Guys, let me know in the comments. Do you want to hear me sing? Do you want to hear some original songs, comedy sketches, stories? all of which I'm not going to deliver. None of you will ask for, but you might just write it in there. But no, you know what? It's when he goes, all right, people, you have to chime in.
You're at a work meeting and nobody's saying anything.
You're in the Zoom call, yeah. You're a teacher. You're a teacher in a Zoom call. And because of this, the British and the colonies started which war? It just completes. You go, okay, class, you have to chime in. I'm not going to give you participation credit if you don't chime in because I don't have any content planned. This is the nice shirt I wore to work today, and these are my Bill's tie-dye pajama pants. Not that I'm wearing pants. All right, I'm spoiling too many of the jokes here. We gotta just listen to it. We gotta take it in. First, thank you everybody who's here and commenting right now. I love you guys. Thank you. Just a random Wednesday in December. The fact that we can all gather around and listen to what is going to go down as one of the Jorrun streams of all time. I'm excited. Let's do it. Rocket Fuel Foreskin asks Korean ? I don't know if that's in regards to a comment or just asking me my race and ethnicity. No, I was going to lie and say maybe, but no, I took a 23andMe or whatever the fuck. I'm not Korean. Asian girls don't seem to be into me for some reason. All right. That's how I should have started the stream. Click, click, click. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
What do I think I'm doing?
What? What do I... It's after 5 on the West Coast, right? So it wouldn't be completely out of the question to ask anybody who's watching from any time zone right now to have a drink. Okay. So at any point when Jorrun trips over his own words and says something grammatically incorrect or confuses the definition of words, let's have a drink, okay? We should be in bed by the next couple of minutes then, I think, if we do that.
I wonder if anyone is even up right now.
And again, I should have taken I went ahead and previewed the stream before, I put the notification out I was going to stream. I should have waited a couple hours till everyone was in bed and then just suddenly went live with no one and no content, just a blank screen. That's what I should have done. Cheers, everybody. Does he have the stupid sound text button on his phone?
Yep.
Oh, that sounds like an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
But his text alert is so different.
That could be an Android. I don't think he has an iPhone. That could be an Android.
Yeah. I used to work for Verizon, and when you actually know stuff about phones and the difference between the top selling people joke Apple, Samsung, whatever, which is better. They're both really great, amazing pieces of technology. But the thing that people clown the most on Androids for is the camera, which also is debatable about who has the better camera. But that is fun. That's the meme of every blurred pixelated video is from an Android, and that's exactly what we got in his stupid Lauren apology video whenever he recorded his monitor, right? It was just the worst fucking camera quality. I can't remember though if that was all a webcam or his phone.
I don't know, but it looked like it was smeared in chicken grease or Vaseline or something. I've never seen a camera look like that. I've never seen camera quality like that. It looked like yeah, it looked like it had been smeared with something. It looked greasy.
Did you ever see a commercial, if you can recall, something beautiful beach scenery, people outdoors, and then at the end it says shot on an iPhone, and that's supposed to be like, wow, that was like cinema quality, but it was shot on an iPhone. We got to edit the him like super close up in the greasy Vaseline smeared camera lens and be like, shot on an iPhone. Wow, it's amazing. No, that's Android. And the iPhone one is his skit where he's on stage and it's like super zoomed into his face. He goes, "Hi, boys and girls," and then you can see like every pore in his head. It's like so hyper realistic, like it jumps out at you and it's scary. That's an Apple camera right there.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, coupon residue. Ew. But when you you claim to date cam girls, I mean, I guess is bound to happen.
That seems like an accurate assumption. Rocket fuel foreskin.
It may not even be on the cam, but it's like constantly on his hands. Like everything he touches is just, he's got like a layer of plasma like goo on him. And cum all over his legs.
I wonder, 0 viewers. Yep, that sounds about right.
Oh my gosh, that sounds about right.
He sounds genuinely disappointed that his stream that he didn't announce with no content that went live at midnight has 0 viewers. 1 second in. We're not even 30 seconds in. That sounds about right. Fucking YouTube's dropping the ball. That's what happens when you don't hit the bell. He's expecting people to be fast asleep. And they get a ding notification on their phone. They go, "Oh, what is it? Oh, Jordan's live! Well, I gotta tune in right now."
Do you think anybody was like had the alerts turned off for him? Because I don't think people have the alerts turned off for him. I don't think
I have alerts turned on for you that like it just doesn't register in my like I'll just ignore it. I don't care, even with alerts. It's only for like people I really enjoy their content and they don't upload very frequently. If you're putting out lazy shit every single day, like twice a day, I'm just gonna start ignoring it, even if I did turn the notifications on. I don't know. What do you do? You do that for a lot of the people you follow on YouTube? Do you have notifications on? Do you drop everything when they go live?
For a couple people, yeah. Like when I see Cyber Squeak or or Winnie's boyfriend / husband or like Wes. There's like a couple people where because I think the times that they stream, though, you know what I'm saying? Like the times that they're streaming, I'm like awake and alert, or I'll be at work or whatever, and something to listen to. So yeah. So then I'll like tune in, but maybe people do see the alert and then just keep scrolling on their phone, or like they put their phone face down after they see the alert and keep doing what they gotta do. That makes sense.
Shout out to Cybersqueak, who I love their content. I love that a lot of the time when they go live, they're like right in the middle of my workday, like perfect time for me to just be on my computer and listen to it in the background, except she laughs so goddamn loud. The audio will be so quiet that I'll turn it up on my like computer, I don't have headphones at the office, and then she'll just bust out laughing at something wildly inappropriate that somebody in the chat wrote, and I'd be like, God, I hope nobody just heard that.
When Squeak streams, I definitely because I'll be just chilling, listening to like a video that is already existing or whatever, and Squeak will start streaming, and then I legit will drop everything to go listen.
It's not a knock on her, by the way. She's great. I just got to invest in a pair of work headphones.
You do?
Yeah, I do, because I don't want to miss that. Yeah.
especially during the Grandpa Stanley calls. You don't want to hear as soon as that.
I wouldn't mind the entire
Oh.
office hearing. I think
You don't want the whole office to hear old grandson. It's awkward.
What a nice boy. Must be on a video chat with his grandfather.
Just a little experiment.
Ready? So if he says, get the fuck out of there. If he says experiment enough, if it's a total flop, he'll say, just testing the equipment. Wasn't actually streaming. Not real. Not a real stream. That's why I had no viewers.
I cannot believe it. I've been waiting a long time to donate.
I still think the Lorne to English translation might be the best and worst content on his channel. It is all of the worst parts of Jorrun and I can't get enough of it. No matter how much I see his content, it's always trash. Check your Skype.
Wes, I wholeheartedly agree because it frustrates me to try to imagine, because I think you made the point, and I think you're right, that first one, he really did write out those jokes. And I don't know what's worse, the fact that it's like the easiest content in the world to make any sort of funny remarks about, and that was the best he could come up with off the top of his head, or the fact that he like watched it multiple times and like wrote it down and that was the best he could do. That's just so sad. Hello. I'm live streaming. What's up? I got you. There's a gift. You got me a gift. Well, thank you. I got a little cinnamon roll. All right.
You got me a gift?
Yeah, it's outside. Yeah. Some stranger just broke into my house. Okay. As a special Christmas treat, Wes, yes, go ahead and send those if you can. I won't spoil it until I get it, but that is the guy I've never commented on, but re-listening to, I don't know, have you seen anything about any of Jorrun's relatives, specifically his brother, and the type of content he makes?
Oh, are you talking to me or Wes?
You, because Wes might have something related to that. So.
Yeah, I actually have. I've seen his big brother, small brother roommate situation. I've seen him dancing with his curly mullet. That song gets stuck in my head where it sounds like 4 songs in one. And then it sounds like there's like a banjo playing and part of the beat. It sounds like generic R&B.
They're both so terrible at delivery. That's one of the, like, beyond creativity, beyond taste, like, I really hate their delivery on a lot of things. They giggle. He giggles at his own joke. He talks too fast. He trips over his own words. He's not original. He steals people's shit. Yeah, and the other guy, he talks so slow that you're not entirely sure if what you're hearing is supposed to be funny.
I will give Jorrun's brother this. He was able to dance at some point in time. I'm pretty sure Jorrun can't dance. Like, you ever just look at somebody and know like they can't dance? Like, he does not look like he can dance at all.
But he tries. Either he tries and fails, or he's accepted that and has said, fuck it, I'm not gonna dance. I'm gonna make people dance with my fucking music. It's gonna be so cool. Lorne Identity, can we call him an ogre? Please, guys. He looks and acts like one. Should we call him? That's hilarious. That's a really great That's hilarious. Everybody, look, we're going to do that from now on. And when you think of that, calling somebody that you don't like an ogre, I want you to think the Lauren identity and the fact that he came up with that. I mean, he's really trying to get everyone to do that, and I don't think he needs to try that hard. I think we'll just do it. Sounds good to me.
As a people, as a community, everybody we dislike, we'll just start calling it ogre. Got it.
You've heard of goblin mode. That's over. This is the year. This is the year of the ogre. 2023 is the year of the ogre.
Mental note.
Anybody out there? Is anybody out?
I wish it was just an hour of that. Just like, there's no way that I'm streaming for this long and nobody's showing up like any second now. Hello? Yeah. Does this work? This chat must not be working.
It's midnight here. Can you hear me? Let me bring that a little bit closer. Can you hear me, friend? Can you hear me? It's a 0. It says 1. It says 0. It says 1. I won.
And don't worry, if that is your thing, if live updated view count numbers are your thing, stay tuned. You're really going to like this stream. It happens a lot.
If anyone's watching this.
Your grandfather was in goblin mode when he passed. That's dangerous. That's why I'm saying we need to move past that. You don't want, if you or a loved one is currently in goblin mode,
I can't.
consider speaking to them about ogre mode.
There are 2 people. Danny.
2 people, one of them is him. You know, that's why he's got his phone up and he typed in it. That was the typing. He typed in his own channel name to view from his alt account. Let me give this a little thumbs up, get the ball rolling here.
PG. Oh, my super
Hang on, let me pause this alpha male video real quick.
precious princess. Hello, darling. Mwah. Rose kiss smiley.
That seemed a little feigned. It seemed a little like, hey, only current viewer. Hello, how you doing? Kill Pill! Or something, you know, like he's like, I'm just waiting for everyone else to just roll on in here. Let's go.
Why am I typing? I can talk to you. You're the ones who need to. Roy, what's up, man? What's up, bro? I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Danny, my precious princess, I have not yet told you my plan of what I was going to do.
You haven't told anyone your plan because there is no plan. There is no plan.
Like, the fact is, like, no one is making you stream. So the fact that you rolled up with no plan at all, 0 ideas about what you wanted to do, like not a clue, not one inkling of what you were gonna do. It's just, I've never heard of no mess like that. Now, I'm a fly by the seat of your pants type of gal myself, but even still, like, I would have something queued up. This man came, pressed the live button, was thirsty for viewers. All this time that he had 0 viewers, he could have been putting something together to figure out what he was going to do. No, this man sat here looking at the count. 0, 1, 0, 1. Didn't think to cue up his little raggedy webcam to point at his computer to do something. Nothing at all. Nothing. And he's going to ask.
Was this not confirmed later on in this stream during the period where he was unemployed because of COVID? Like, so you had all day and you decide to go live at midnight where you're like, well, I've got like hours of jacking off scheduled. I can't move that out of the way. Also, do you think it was his plan to do the Danny G song in this stream regardless? Well, it would only be if Danny G was there, which she was, but what if she hadn't been?
He was still going to sing that song. I do think he was still gonna sing that song. Maybe that was the only thing that he had planned.
Okay, but now let's assume that he did plan for that, and that was going to happen regardless. That he was going to do that, and it was going to be I want to show my appreciation for one of my best supporters. So I wrote her a song. I wrote 10 seconds of a song, and I figured that was good enough, and I just riff and make it up as I go after that. He didn't make up. He didn't. He fucking will write down 100 fucking goddamn unfunny little quips about Lorne in the in confrontation with Chris, but he can't bother to write. The better singer, songwriter, guitarist can't fucking write a song that's more than 2 chords and has more than 1 lyric. That's amazing.
Apparently not.
Poll. I could actually do a poll in this. I don't want to figure out how to do that. I was going to say, should we skip the Danny G song? Because it's so cringe. He does it twice. I say, let's see how we feel. Yeah, we could skip it.
Scott Baca, what's up, man? What's up? Oh, I'm just fucking around, seeing what I'm gonna do. Everybody, give me 1 second. I am going to give Miss Danny G her surprise, okay? So don't nobody go anywhere. Just gonna take 2 seconds, okay?
Everybody stick around for this thing I'm doing for one person. Everybody, hello, everybody's, I got your attention. Okay, now to give this song to this person specific. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. You guys are watching and listening to me, but don't go anywhere, please. God, you can't skip. It's the best part. Okay. Wait, you're what? Okay, he's one. We're 2 minutes. We just crossed the 2-minute mark. Here comes Danny's surprise. It's me getting up and going to get water. Socks! Here he is! Socks! I might know what you sound like.
Such a strange thing to say to somebody.
One. Oh, very fun.
CNJ Dev, is that actually true? I believe you. Ogre. Oh, RN, almost ogre, RN. Armstrong. Shit. You're fucking onto something.
Fun. Oh, what's up, my man T-Cap? I am just about to give Danny her surprise. Danny, since you've been so supportive of my singing.
What did Danny do that was so of his singing? We didn't know about his singing channel.
What did I know?
No, but he says, because Danny's been so supportive of my singing, but we only have Jorrun comedy at this point. We don't know about
Danny did know. She knew. He told her, and he said it was super secret, but he let her know, before anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how do you think she was so supportive of him?
Because she was nice. Apparently she taught him how to stream, and
I gotta admit, it was just like, sounds great, loved it. Sent a text or left a comment, and that was it. I don't know how much more supportive she could have been, but she was so supportive that I had to write this 8% of a full song for her, just for her.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but maybe before he even started making videos and stuff, maybe she did encourage him to make content and stuff too. We don't know, but yeah, I don't know, but she probably, like I said, encouraged him to make content and all that stuff, and he confided in her about the music channel before anybody else. So maybe she was really supportive, because he didn't tell really anybody else that he had one. I think Danny was one of the few that knew. I don't know who else knew, but it wasn't that many people.
Did he ever offer to share anything to you that was supposed to be secret or not known at the time?
No. He just offered to help me with my content. And I was like,
Excuse me?
yeah, he offered to help me with, yeah, like start my making my content. And I was like,
And you know what? In the end, he did.
kind of, yes.
Yeah.
In a way. And he did encourage me, like what other people say. It was like, well, man, I can't be any worse than Jorrun, so I might as well, put this content out. Uh, you'd have to like really, really make a concerted effort to be worse than him. So I mean, you know, um, so he did help, and I thank Jorrun and his missing canines for that assistance, for that push. So I will say that.
You think he gave them to somebody?
No, I think it just came out.
Like
I mean,
like a Van Gogh type of ear thing. Like, I'll give you my teeth if you'll date me.
no, I think, like, I think they just, yeah, I don't know.
Oh no! You know what? I'm sorry. I know what it is. It's he took them out trying to entrap the Tooth Fairy to get him a genie sort of connect. He was going to hold a magical being hostage, and that was the easiest one he knew how to access. That's what happened.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. He's like, well, that one didn't work. Let's try the other one.
Danny gave me this great picture. If you appreciate this art at all, Danny did this for me. She did this when I hit 100 subscribers.
Is this it? Or is this just a Lauren photo that somebody added when they re-uploaded this?
I don't know.
I think this is just the Lauren, like a still from the Lauren with like some filters over it. Or is it actually like PC?
Yeah, I do know that she was trying to help him set up Streamlabs. That's another reason why I think he was saying she was so helpful, because she was trying to teach him how to like center the picture in the background, and it was always like all off and stuff, and all the speed and stuff like that.
This is not me, by the way. This is off-centered in the video, so as are all of these for some reason.
Yeah, so that, like, she did help him with stuff like that. So I'm assuming that like she tried to help him, I guess, like with the technical side of things, and it was falling on deaf ears apparently, because his pictures were always like all off kilter.
Aaron E has actual recollection of Danny making this. Okay, cool, awesome, shout out.
Really appreciate it. Danny, this is for you. Can you hear the guitar okay? Danny G taught me how to stream, and now my dream is to stream with you, Danny G. I hope the last name.
That was it. That was as far as he got, and good enough. That's it. All right, just fucking. What is it? I really need her last name so I can fucking look her up and dox her.
G is short for something very long, like Gianmarco, maybe Giamalvo, or something else that's...
Those are two really, like, specific names. Like, I bet he knows people in his real life with those names.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, he didn't just pull that out. And it's not like, I don't know, what's a very common Italian last name?
I mean, I don't know that.
Giovanni, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, Giovanni would be, I guess, one. I don't know.
Gianmarco, like, I've never heard that until it came out of his mouth, you know?
Yeah, I've heard that name before. I don't know nobody personally with that last name, but I have heard of that Italian last name, I guess. But yeah, it was very specific. But I don't know where he got like that she's Italian from.
I hope she's Italian. Don't you hope she's Mexican more than anything? Or right? Or
I
Puerto Rican?
just don't know. We don't know.
I hope that you'll send me some blood so I can send it to the lab and figure out your DNA. Trace your ancestry history to 1,000 generations back.
Italian Danny G.
Oh, Maggie Bear, thank you. That's a great Italian name. Shin's Koala, thank you.
Has long red curly hair.
Pasta face. Wait a minute. The Italian Anti-Defamation League is going to be in my chat room soon.
Well, she just dyed it brown, so it's not the same. Danny G, we're at the part of the song where I've run out of lyrics.
Now he ran out of lyrics. Everything up to that point that didn't rhyme, that was written.
And it certainly won't rhyme. Danny G, precious little Midwestern princess.
Stolen bit. We're going to hear a lot of those. Cat G! I wanted to yell even louder, but I actually startled this cat in here. Sorry. Hi, Cat G.
There we go.
Everything he does is just like half done. Like in the Learn the English translation, he was like, "I've run." Like he said, "I will never."
A little slow. Make up your own jokes.
Run out of jokes. Make your own jokes. Like what is this? Like it's not a potluck. Like why would we bring our own jokes to? You know what I mean?
Your commentary to your bit, your stream.
It's so weird. And then to this, he was just like, "I ran out of lyrics." Why end the song that way? You couldn't find a way to rhyme and end the song. Like, aren't you like an artiste? Like, don't you write poetry?
Honest, it's very hard to rhyme with G. There's like no words that end in G or have an E sound at the end. That's impossible.
Like it's just so ramshackle. It's just so.
Even the one lyric he did right isn't really a good. Danny G taught me how to stream.
It's just very raggedy. I cannot.
Keep losing focus.
Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you. Did anybody say nice job, great song? I don't think so. I think we were like, ha ha ha, great funny song, Jorrun. You're always on it with the comedy. Oh, that was serious.
No one's better to me than Danny G. Well, she's definitely in the top 5. 7 viewers, oh my god. Now see, this is what's so funny about streaming. I tried to do this Saturday night. I actually had a format. I was going to do Jorrun After Dark and talk about the difference between alphas and betas and give good information.
I have a question.
Yes.
And only the most hardcore Jorrographers may be able to answer this. But when was this stream? And when he says other people were 2 other bigger people than me were streaming, was it me doing my 24-hour stream? I've always wondered, because I don't remember where this is in relation to the timeline, because he does a stream with Danny where they talk about the attempted 24-hour stream. And I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out where it lines up in the timeline. Because I know he was aware of me. He's mentioned me, but we never interacted. That can still change if he wants to reach out to me.
I don't know. It might have been you. It might have been TLI. It might have been it might have.
Actually, I would love to know. It was
Yeah,
TLI.
and Babs. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. It might have been during the time that they did that they were talking about Lauren in Molly and MySpace Molly. It might have been around that time.
Thank you, Wes. Wes is coming in here. Correct. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd love to think it was somebody with like he had like, I don't know, like 10 subscribers at the time, and it was somebody with like 20 subscribers. Like two much bigger people were commanding the audience, and there was no way I was going to be able to compete.
And he sounded salty. He sounded salty about that.
Well, if he's doing what he did now, which was going live with no warning, then you can't get mad at other people who are already. He's like, there were two other people that were already streaming when I wanted to do it. It's like, yes, I'll tell you, Winnie's boyfriend/husband, as soon as I made the alert for this live stream, wrote me on Skype and said, just letting you know, I'm going to do a live stream a little bit earlier than that. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to like step on your toes in the timeline. I was like, oh man, of course, like that's great. Thank you for checking and telling me though. Like, that's the benefit of this neat little feature on YouTube that's been around for at least 5 or 6 years that allows you to announce that instead of deciding at 11:59, I guess I'm going to go live right now. Fuck! There are people streaming. Shit! Makes me so angry.
He sounded
unfortunately, they were.
He sounded very salty about that.
No, shout out to Winnie's his boyfriend/husband. He's not a cuck. Chupa grandson. That's a great name. Fuck.
Two much larger people streaming, people that I'm subscribed to, and I'm like, oh, so I had one guy there, and I'm like, it's not the same. I'm still new at this. I need to have people there. Plus,
I really pause as well. Like, so just F that dude that came. So I had one guy there, and I was like,
guy.
It's not the same. It was like, well,
if it was one girl,
I guess.
If it was one girl, he'd have done that stream for 9 hours.
Like, that was jacked up. If I were that dude, I'd be like, oh, well, you know what? I'm not coming to nothing to support you. You stink. Everything you do stinks. You're awful.
I almost wonder if he said something like, okay, dude, thank you for sticking with me, but this really isn't doing it for me, and I'm sorry, but I'm not really that interested in entertaining just you by yourself. Like, yeah, I would be like, all right, fuck off then. Jeez, sorry, I fucking tried to show up and support you. Fuck.
Yeah,
it was his fault, too, that his name, I think it was Johnny Utah, and the fact that his name is Johnny. If it was a little more ambiguous and he didn't know if it was a male or a female, I think he would have stuck around a little longer.
That was like real disrespectful. Like, golly, if I were Johnny Utah, I'd be like, well,
he does give him a little shout out in this stream when he comes back. After he finds out,
he was like, oh, he's a legend? I didn't know he was a legend. If nobody said that he had been around for a while in the community or whatever, like he wouldn't have gotten that shout out. He just still would have been like that one guy that was there, and I clicked end stream because it was just him.
It was probably Vincent Nicotra.
We want to interact. So, guys, please interact.
Please interact. Please. I don't think he knows what that word means. He's saying interact as in like a two-way back and forth conversation, which in his head, like, he thinks that's what it, but he really wants people to feed him compliments and suggest really easy things for him to do, or pose like fun hypothetical questions for him to answer, and basically like run the stream and make all the content for him, so he can just react to it.
Yeah, like I said, like how do you press the button and then expect us to like do the work for you? No one made you. No one made you go live.
What I'm gonna do next time is go live, no audio, no background, just look right straight into the camera, total silence until somebody comments something, and they go, "Hey," I'm gonna go, "Hey, thanks for joining the stream."
What should I stream about? Come on, you
tell me right now. What do I do? What do I do?
Is anything you want to talk about? Ask me about.
I wish somebody was like, Jorrun, how do you feel about the current state of cryptocurrency? Do you feel it is a sustainable model for people as an investment opportunity, or like something like way above like his like understanding of anything, his expertise? And he that's like the only people are just asking him questions like, do you believe that the Rwandan genocide, as it was described in history textbooks, has been greatly or something like what is like some really obscure piece of history that they could have quizzed him on?
I don't know. Well, he would have just said no, and then
he really was explaining like, who are your predators that you could do the best impression of? Oh,
which predator do you look most like?
Which predator do you want to fuck the most, Jorrun? It's not that fun a question when you're asked it, is it, Jorrun?
I asked him that. Because he asked me. He said, which predator do I find most attractive? And then I said, which one do you find most attractive? And he was like, do you mean decoy or predator? I said,
my God.
How are you going to ask me a question you don't want to answer? You like...
There's a variation of that question that could make sense and not be super. It's like, which predator do you believe was like, I don't know, didn't look like a predator, or like the invert, like which guy was like the most disgusting looking or the grossest? That's a way more appropriate question in that context to ask than which one do you find the most attractive, and is it because of the way they dressed? Should I buy that shirt? Should I buy that belt?
Well, that's how I answered. Like I was like, well, so and so wasn't ugly, but like that's what I would answer. Like they weren't ugly, but they were a predator, and so like looked cool until he opened up his mouth and it was 1 mile to the next tooth. And so it was just like it wasn't, nobody was saying like they were attractive. It was like, you're not objectively ugly. It was just like, that's how I answered the question.
You said, listen, like I don't know about looks, but I'll tell you who had the best style. Cody Green. Really dig that sort of gangster rapper look. And then the next day he uploads Jorrun comedy, first name Jorrun, second name comedy. He dressed exactly like him.
Yeah. Then when
you could have said, I really like that David Schumacher style, and he's got his shirt over his head like, whoa, what's up, everybody?
He probably does have an Echo shirt somewhere in his closet that's from 2002. His whole closet is from 2002. He probably still does possess an Echo shirt.
He might have bought that shirt like today at a thrift store. Yeah.
Probably.
Who's the most handsome pedophile? Why is that such a weird question? I just want to know. Thank you, evil little McNuggets. Yes. It's a valid question.
What? You guys are very much part of this. Again, I planned.
Sorry, it's a question. Okay.
Shit, seconds ago. I'm like, well, if someone's on, I'll keep going. If no one's on, whatever. Just delete, right? Easy enough.
You hear that? Oh my God, he admitted. He said I was gonna give this stream 1 minute of my time, and if a guy showed up or nobody showed up, I would have erased it. It would have never happened. Seven viewers though. Wow. Those are
putting
7
up.
potential patrons.
He's putting up numbers.
Subscribe to Slothcat, Patreon. Subscribe to Euro.
You going to do his concerts, Danny?
Unsubscribe from Mike Pence.
Roy is asking if you'll be my groupie. Guys, don't be jealous, but today I saw 1/3 of Danny.
Hey, thanks for the funny comment, Roy. I'm totally gonna blow past that and brag about this. Listen to what he's about to brag about. He says it jokingly, but he really is proud of himself that he was able to coax Danny into sharing a bit of her face.
His face. Yes, 1/3 of it.
This is so weird.
Please, ma'am, just one third of a
One
crumb of coochie.
One crumb.
Please, I'm sorry. I sent a dick pic and I'm sorry.
A crumb.
A third of a crumb.
Oh my gosh.
That message sent right below that photo of him where he's wearing the hood and he's looking right up at the camera and his eyes are blue. Like, try to turn me down after that. She doesn't answer for an hour. Oh God, please, I'm so lonely. Just hold the phone, hold the microphone up to your coochie. I just want to listen.
Not can you put it on the phone? Not can you put it on the phone?
Talk to it. I just want to have a word. I just want to say hello.
Afterwards, yeah, Danny did this. Isn't that cool? It is definitely an original Danny G. Johnny, permanent fist bump. Yes, shout him out right now. Johnny was the guy. Johnny stuck with me.
What about Johnny? What?
What is a permanent fist bump? He makes up these phrases.
Go, the next time you're with a friend, going for a fist bump, and after they do it, don't break eye contact and keep the fist there.
For the 12 minutes before I get discouraged. Johnny is my dog for life right there. I'm here to tell you. Okay, so you guys may know I do not do calls. Everybody else does that. Some of them do it very well, and I enjoy them, but that's not my thing. That's not my thing. Reading the chat log is usually not my thing. If I'm doing with it,
guys, calls aren't his thing. That's what he doesn't do. Let's hear what he does do, which is no plan, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody does. That's the Seinfeld thing. Everybody's doing something. What if we did a stream about nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah. Everybody's doing something. I'm going to do nothing.
And it is, Bob. 9 viewers. Oh my God. Any good food? Chinese truck. Any good?
Oh, I thought he was going to say futon. No, food delivery store. He does eventually share a food delivery, but it's not here.
Food.
He is such a hater. Like, I just kept out with him. Like, everybody does calls. Some of them do them very well.
Yeah, it was so just like he says shit, and you'll hear the best example of it when he talks about Casey. But he just says, he's like, oh, I know it's like the socially acceptable thing for me to say this, so I'm going to say it. I'm just going to sprinkle it in there real quick, and they'll think I'm being sincere. But he's not. I don't do call. He wants to say, I don't do calls because I think that's lazy. I'm not nearly clever enough to add any sort of comedic value to it or any sort of insightful, any sort of valuable insight. And also, I don't know how. I don't know how to play a video at the same time as I stream.
Yeah. I think part of it is that he doesn't know how to do it. Honestly, if you can't even center the background on your stream,
if you want to react to something by holding your fucking phone up to the monitor and live streaming, yeah, he really just didn't know how to do that. I think more than anything, but he also it sounds like he's just saying that because like he doesn't want to come off as dickish as he actually is, you know.
Yeah.
Wait till I tell everyone else that I have a 25-year-old groupie. Oh, the guy's mate will be so jealous.
Oh, the guys at the old folks' home will be so jealous. They'll go, what? I can't hear you.
Scarlet! Precious little Aussie princess. I can always rely on Charlotte.
Okay, all right. Precious Little Frozen Princess was Clobber's thing for years and years and years for Frigid. Totally different person. This is the second time he's done that bit to somebody else now, not his. Those are mini syllables that are the worst I've ever heard ever, and then immediately calls her by the wrong name. Alpha.
Yeah, everybody sucks, but you still you still their bit. You hate Clobber, but you still his bit.
Everybody copies Clobber. Some people do it very well.
Called you Charlotte. I'm so sorry. I always say.
And then he said really shitty things to Wes about Scarlet too. Not like I would say he didn't mean it to be insulting, but he's like, oh, she gets drunk, and then you see the
real Scarlet.
You guys are seeing the real drunk Heisenberg right now. Is it that impressive? Is it that great? I don't imagine. Scarlet is great all the time. Is she drunk all the time? Then maybe she has a problem. But no, just anytime I've ever interacted with Scarlet, she's been great. I've never been in a live stream and she's started commenting something different, and I'm like, oh, she must be drunk now. I've never observed that behavior at all from her.
Neither have I, but it's whatever.
Say, I can always rely on Scarlet.
And he said I've got receipts on that. Have we seen those? Anybody? Wes kind of dropped the ball there. He should have said, send me those receipts. I'd like to see that. You would have done it. You would have done it in a second. To
steal your word.
Wes famously coined the phrase receipt.
That was Whitney Houston that coined the term receipts.
When
I was interviewing her. Do you have receipts for the crack receipts?
Now that is something. No.
Iconic.
Yeah.
To comment and like my videos, and I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Really, Johnny? I don't even know Johnny. So a legend has been supporting me? Johnny, you're a legend? Fuck yeah, man. Cool. Old school. Nice. Old school in the house. I delivered pizza. Had a request to leave the food in the trunk of their car. Yeah, that's called a kidnapping, Socks. Please be.
That just happened. Awkward. Check, please.
Careful. Let me see here. You and Johnny are boys? Fuck yeah, we are. Johnny is the boy. Nice. Wow.
Johnny, the guy I just found out about. Oh my God, we're boys. We them boys.
I had a quality guy supporting me Saturday when I was trying to do Jorrun After Dark.
Oh, Makey Bear, you're probably totally right. That it's just Lorne quotes. It's like, oh my God, she asks She said she just felt her butt. Like, oh my god, this is amazing. I stole Clobber's thought crimes in a non-sexual funk singing. Clobber's thought. It's not Clobber's thought crimes. Don't disrespect the great Stephen Coates like that. Once in a generation musician of our time.
So that's real shit.
That's real shit.
You guys want to discuss anything?
You guys, what do you guys want? Please. Please tell me what you want. Fuck.
In
Please.
particular, do you guys want to hear me sing some more?
Nope.
Let me see. Also, songs about your last stream, too much competition. I understand, Virgie. I understand. You know what? The moment after I shut off, the lovely Rhonda's Chewed Tootsie's like, oh, headed you.
Rhonda.
I love
Yeah,
Rhonda's
Rhonda
Chewed Tootsie.
Charlotte.
And thanks again for joining me. Just being a liar. Really enjoy your commentary. The legendary Rhonda's Chewed Tootsie.
Had it up, and when I checked, it was gone, you tease. I'm like, no, I didn't mean to tease you. I need this to keep me saying, I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you. There we go.
Would you say Jorrun has done more to aid or dismember your mental health?
Ooh. I don't know. Like honestly, I was listening to Jorrun stuff to go to sleep too for a long time, and it helped. Like his chat log with Westmost, I know like pretty much like the back of my hand. So I think it's aided.
If you really think about it, the Jorrun stuff really culminated when a lot of us were feeling especially isolated with the pandemic, and it created a different type of social interaction and sense of engagement that we hadn't seen since the earlier days of Lornography, I'd say. And it actually did give me something to learn about and react to and talk with others about at a time when we needed it. So I would say from 2020 to 2021 that it was probably personally for me for the better. At this point now, it's just killing brain cells and is like it's causing like early onset dementia. I'm pretty sure. Like,
I mean, it helps me, like I said, like when there's nothing, nothing streaming. Like I've listened to it for like during work countless time, and I've been very productive.
So the Lorne Identity just said it created a weird dichotomy. Can't put it much better than that. That's a great band name too, The Weird Dichotomy. Somebody's gonna steal that. Jorrun gave us laughter when we needed it the most. That's it. So instead of what is like one of his like most iconic original songs? Soul Revolution.
Yeah,
and
in my head. What is it? Okay, so
because I'm trying to think which one would have been funnier to have a bunch of celebrities sing like they did the Imagine song. Maybe we could do that as a community. We'll all sing Bunky's rap line by line.
Yeah. Bunky's rap has done a lot for this community. It's pulled us through some tough times. Or no, what's my name has pulled us through many a tough time.
Can we get like a really slowed down, like sad edit of what's my name? So it's like Stan by Eminem is sort of like really dramatic, like it's Like, it's not him, like, jokingly introducing it. It's, like, his tragic backstory and life story or something. And there's, like, a lot of heavy reverb behind it, and it sounds really dramatic. Fuck.
And also, we'll be able to hear what he's saying, because at one point it sounds like he says, "Fallen chasm, massive phantasm, women thank me every time they orgasm." Is that what he says?
I know that's the last part. I think the first part is.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna say. That's
What is he? The last something spasm.
Nope, I'm saying fallen chasm.
The last of his spasm, fallen in the chasm. Women thank me every time they orgasm.
That's what I've been saying, and it's been working. So
Omega Bear just said "Stan," but about Westmost from Jorrun's point of view. Holy shit!
Someone needs to write that.
Oh
I'll noodle with that. I'll noodle with the stand for Westmost.
Dear Wes, I Skyped you, but you still ain't calling. My walk's gone cold, I'm wondering why.
Shit, I have my guitar. Oh.
I have my guitar, everybody. Have the guitar. Hello. Hello. Does anyone want to ask me about the guitar? Does anyone want to ask me about the guitar? About the guitar? Anybody? Oh, this whole thing? Oh, I didn't think you guys were going to notice.
Scarlett, I don't know what you do for work. You'll be in my thoughts. I hope you're okay. You are the precious Australian princess. Accent reveal.
Excuse me, not West. The Most Worst. Two totally different channels. Yes, I did see that, and it was great. And I like that he wasn't totally shitting on him either, and he had some notes for him. Constructive criticism. If you want to link that video or that channel, please. I have no issue with that. That was a great video. That guy was definitely funny. You're probably so confused. Wes sent his rap video to another YouTuber to review and react to. That's sort of the type of content they make, and it was really funny.
That man looked very concerned. He looked so concerned.
I think he was. You know what? I wonder if the bandana, the do-rag threw him off, and he's like, he didn't want to say anything super negative because he's like, oh, this guy might like have cancer or something. So I don't want to say anything too mean.
Maybe.
He's lost all his hair. He's completely hairless.
He's missing canines.
His teeth are falling out. He fainted when he finished the song. He is clearly not well. I'm not going to clown on this old man.
Accent reveal. That's all I have to say about that.
I keep laughing at things that we're saying and commenting on and people are saying in the comments, and then I hit play and I just immediately my face just goes stone solid and I stop smiling.
So guys, help me out here. I still have not done my 100 subscriber special. What do you think you should do? I want to make it kind of...
You know, having 100 subscribers, and I think he said he gets really excited that 10 people are watching at one point. That's 10% of your entire audience watching you at midnight on an unannounced stream. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, it doesn't. The guys in the chat, unless they're really big names in the community, they don't really count. They're like not like real people to him. They're just pawns in Jorrun's game. They're just numbers feeding the algorithm.
I have an all musical special because I have a bunch of songs, but the problem is I haven't memorized my songs. So if I want to do Ramona's...
Jorrun, how silly, you didn't memorize your songs. And then he lists them off. Like, did these songs exist in the video?
Some of I think they
They
did. Like
must.
the Ramona
Yeah.
song have a video.
But then what do you like? Can't do it. Can't memorize them.
Nope.
Even
Sure.
I wrote it, performed it, and it's on YouTube right now. Can't do
Still
it.
surprise them.
Yeah. But it's because he can't be fucked. It's because he can't be bothered. I could take time to learn to do something, but why learn to do something when you could learn to do nothing?
Song or Kayla's song. I don't have them memorized. I'm not even sure if I have the chords written down, which is not very professional.
Wrote Scott Pawns in Jorrun's game. It's Jorrun's world, and we're all just living in it. We're inadvertently giving him exactly what he wanted. He wants the clicks. He wants the name recognition. He's about to dump a whole shit ton of receipts on Wes that proves that he was innocent the whole time, and Wes fabricated everything.
Yes.
We look like fools.
Those receipts.
To steal. Wes actually stole that term from Jorrun. That's what he's about to reveal.
I do not know. I do not know exactly what I should do here.
Paper on the roof.
Oh my god, Scarlet. That is fucking awesome. It would be called Scarlet's Web. Scarlet, you didn't tell me what your middle name is. I know it's another color.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Well, I have no idea.
Honest, what will you? I don't know your address yet. Where is it? Do 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 do. Hey, oh! I just remembered you did not tell me the street that you grew up on.
Do you want my mom's maiden name as well?
Yes, please.
Color. What color is it? Is the question.
So what's your PIN number? Come on. What's the number that you use at the ATM to get the money out of your card?
So one thing Scarlet and I have in common is we both have a little bit of a violent streak. Not with normal people, but like to Lauren. So I
A little bit of a stalking streak, a little bit of a angry walking streak. A little bit of a getting pulled over by the police streak. Is that what you have, Jorrun?
enjoy asking Scarlet, what she would do to Lauren. Usually I have her wearing high heels. And
IRX scammers, Adam, what is up? How the hell are you? Where do you live? What is your address? Thank you for being in the chat. Kitty Fiddler on the roof. That's Kitty Diddler on the roof might work as well. That's a good one. I like that.
comes up with different things she would use her shoes on with Lauren.
He's so weird for this. I have her in high heels. What? Like,
Hey,
what?
while we're talking about it, what else would you do in shoes? Like, would you take a picture of yourself in them and send it to me? That'd be funny. I'd love to step on Lauren's balls and really kick him in the nuts. What kind of shoes? I don't know, some high heels. Really? Like what? I can't visualize it. You need to send it to me. Please. Please.
It's getting
Put
kind
the
of hot.
shoe on the
Why is that?
phone.
Put the phone in the shoe. Oh. What kind of shoe does Jorrun wear? He wears Sketchies. A dingus, like Adidas, but yeah. Instead of Puma, it's Kuma.
My name's Lauren.
Are your fingers getting tired, Jorrun, from playing the same two notes over and over again? Can we do something else? Let's put it down. Put the guitar away.
Armstrong, and I would like to remain anonymous. Guys, let me give a shout out to my boy.
What is it? Dr. Scholl's, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Dr. Scholl Revolution.
Chef. By the way, Chef, I posted to Instagram today, and I'm going to Facebook. I said, fuck this. I've been friends with Chef. I've been following Chef forever. I am making some of his fucking recipes. I haven't cooked since quarantine. Been a full 2 months. Went to the store. It was a little trip.
All right, before I get into this whole fucking can of worms, Awhnest, are you keeping up with the chat? Can you see the chat?
I can. So there's Peepers Keepers, Jeepers Peepers, Peepers Creepers. Jordan is Dr. Peeper. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. And the only thing Latino about Jorrun was getting pulled over by the police for 15 minutes for walking too late at night. It was the only time he truly knew what it meant to be a minority. Yeah.
He had his headphones on, and he was listening to NWA. Fuck the police! Fuck the police! And the lights come on. He goes, "What's the problem, officer?"
Respectfully, sir, with the utmost respect.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, officer. Please. Oh God. Oh. I've never had anything on my record besides a stocking and a red jacket.
Everyone's wearing masks. Completely out of chicken thighs and chicken breasts. Eggs too.
Okay, let's recap this story. Chef, you made a chicken recipe that I wanted to recreate. I went to the store, and there was no chicken. There wasn't even eggs. I couldn't even raise a chicken from an egg if I wanted to. There was no chicken, no eggs. Okay, those are the facts. That's what we know. Let's see what happens.
It was weird. So my silly ass goes there 20 minutes before it's supposed to close.
Yes, you are definitely the person that shows up to a restaurant 1 minute before they're supposed to close and orders shit and makes everybody wait and not go. Yes, you are that guy. You didn't have to tell me that. I already knew that. Anyway.
And they're like yelling at me. I got a mask. I'm trying to stay 6 feet away from people.
They're like yelling at me? they yell at you at the store?
Apparently.
Hey, asshole, put a mask on. Jesus, not even for the coat. Just, I don't want to look at you right now. I can't look at that face.
People.
Goodness.
So I couldn't decide, but I knew I wanted chicken. So I made today the original chicken pot pie recipe that.
Okay. Wait. Rewind. What? Where did the chicken come from, Jorrun? Where did the chicken come from? You said there was no chicken at the store, Jorrun. You said there was no chicken at the store. And now you made chicken. How did you do it?
He doesn't know. He's telling his stupid story.
You think he just made up a story or made up the fact that he made the dish? And just said, anyway, whatever, I already forget what I said. So I made it, and it was great. Oh, highly recommend my best friend, Chef. No, it's so... What did you do, Jorrun? What did you do?
Yeah, he was making up a story.
Where's the neighbor's dog?
I can't.
What did you do? What did you put in that wok, Jorrun? What did you do? What's worse, eating little girls or what Lauren tried to do? To find this out, I decided to cannibalize the neighbor girl into a pot pie. And you know what? It was fucking good.
Chef put up. And I think tomorrow I'm doing the chicken palm. And I'm here.
You have you have plans for chicken that you don't even have?
Imaginary chicken. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Then should the non-existent chicken? Baka. So I had to lay my own eggs.
Here to say,
And I'm here to say
it was fucking awesome. It was delicious. It was good. Now, Chef is on my Skype and my Discord, so I was actually bugging him like, wait a minute, what spices? How much?
Have you ever actually watched a fucking TCAP recipes video, you fucking idiot? He lays it out so clearly. Do you not know how to cook either? You go, you said a pinch of salt. So I put a whole bag of salt in because I didn't know what that meant.
He doesn't know.
It tasted really salty.
He doesn't know how to cook because it's not that difficult. It's not that deep. You season the chicken to taste. So
but how much? How many grains of salt?
You season the chicken to taste. So that's how we know he doesn't cook. Well, that and the kale soup, that's a family recipe that his mom got out of a newspaper. Okay. Looked like that mess looked like diarrhea. So we know that he cannot cook to save his life. And then why do you make a pot pie inside of a wok? Like it's a lot of things that aren't computing. So
he says that like he's some sort of experimental, like boundary pushing culinary genius, when in reality that's like all he had. He only has the wok.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I would think he would have more than a wok. I'm just saying, like,
no, it would not surprise me if that was the only like kitchen, like pot or pan that he had. I mean, it is a universal sort of design, I guess, but I don't know.
That's crazy.
As a conscious decision, I don't know. Like, it makes more sense if that was all that he had, rather than like, I can do it exactly like Chef did in the video, or I could put my own little twist on it and do it in my wok, because that's the best way to make a pie.
In a wok.
In a wok.
You don't say exactly. I'm like, you need to write down specifics.
I wish Jorrun had notes for me too in my content. I wish he had suggestions. When he said he offered to help with your content, did he offer any like unsolicited advice or anything?
Like,
speaking as a big player in the community, I would recommend this.
Yeah, like I said, he was offering like help on my like content, and I was just like, well, I did not ask. I did not ask for this. Like, and I think I had seen his stuff, and I was like, I don't really want I don't really want your assistance, because like if I'm a fail, if I'm gonna be crappy, I'd rather just be crappy on my own. Like, I don't want assistance to be crappy. Like, that just seems stupid. So I'm just gonna be crappy all by myself.
Do you remember how many subscribers you had at the time?
I wasn't even making content then, so it wasn't like I was thinking about it, but I just hadn't made content then, so I didn't really have subscribers. So yeah, nothing was up on my channel yet.
That's not advice then. That's just telling you to do, like, you should make content. And then when you do, he's like, I told her to do that. I was her inspiration. So
yeah,
she's gotta shout me out now. She's gotta give me credit.
And I never ran any ideas past him, like, because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I never ran any ideas past him for him to even like say that to me. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how we got there, but yeah, I never ran any ideas past him because he just seemed kind of like bossy. And I wanted to make what I wanted to make, and like I said,
almost like a master, almost.
Not even that, but like how he was to those people in Funny Please, and I was just like, like, I didn't think he was gonna be that bad, but like his little stupid suggestions, and like he's kind of a know-it-all, and and it's like I don't want you to tell me how to make content because I'm not like you. Like I don't want to get up in a thrifted high school graduation gown and recite tropes about people
You don't?
in an exaggerated reverend voice. Like I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to.
But he
So
really
that
did like hammer in on some very good points about like I know that women like will often in their stand up talk about how they're like women and that men want to have sex with them. Like every single one that I've ever seen, like both of them, like you know, like
also he
a
seemed
lot.
salty about that too. He was like, if you're a female comedian and all your materials is guys want to have sex with me,
And were you
spoken
at the
by
edge of your
someone.
seat like, ooh, like tell me what should my comedy be about? Please, I'd love to know, Mr. Reverend.
He just sounded very salty about that. It was like you sound salty because you don't seem like somebody who is on the receiving end of someone wanting to have sex with you. It
He
sounds
says, white comedians say they're so goofy. You're a hack.
and
Okay,
black,
Jorrun, let's hear your stand up bit about how cool you are as a white guy.
but he's not though. He's Latino.
He's
Notice he
goofy. What's the problem? Oh yeah.
didn't.
Why didn't he do that? He
Nope.
didn't.
'Cause he called out white people, black people, but he didn't say
Come on.
nah.
Because he knows that if he were to ever like hone in on anything about himself, instead it would be, I'm so Portuguese. I'm Portuguese all the time. I'm Latino. That's me. My Latino laugh. Ha ha ha. You might be a hack.
Because he's like, here's a little list. I'm like, no, I need specifics, man. You gotta make it foolproof for my ass. But it was delicious and
Play
filling.
something
like
else.
Chef, I seriously needed a nap after that. Real talk. Let's see. Off the Verge. No, I do not know any from Les Mis. I've never seen it. I'm sorry. This is getting hot. I hope it is getting.
Jorrun, this is the point where Les Mis, they made a movie about it in like 10 years ago. Come on, man. Catch up. Hugh Jackman was in it. Russell Crowe was in it. You don't know anything from Les Mis. I was in Les Mis in high school. That's how I really know better.
You were
Mm-hmm.
a theater kid, so you are an artiste.
Could you not tell? Yeah. Aren't most, it's either the 10% of the theater kids that go on to have a career in that field, and then the other 90% that are just depressed, lonely alcoholics that are still very eccentric what they do.
Hot. Danny, I really do. Nice dude, that's killer. People actually eat my nest piece. That's insane.
Oh, wait. Keep up with the drinking game. Shout out to Necipes. Shout out to Kneecap Necipes. My favorite YouTube channel.
Ooh, Danny made briskets and gravy.
Briskets and gravy.
Hold up. Sorry. I got... Unless she really did make briskets and gravy. Which I know she didn't, but now you got me thinking about briskets. Now you got me thinking about gravy.
So good. Oh, Chef, I'm not sure if the biscuits I was supposed to use are the original or the buttermilk. I made the buttermilk and...
Oh my God, no, Jorrun, no. They were supposed to be the original. Oh, God. You gotta go to the ER right now. You, that's a lethal combination. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to use the buttermilk. Oh God.
Is that
Talking.
okay? I
Is
think
that
it'll be okay.
You didn't make it foolproof for me. It's your own fault. Wes, you said to boil in water, but you didn't specify seawater or fresh water. I used seawater, and it was gross. And that's your fault. You didn't specify. You got to make it foolproof for my ass. bitch.
Hey, it was so good. I made it in my walk because I'm gangsta like that, and I didn't have one of the square pants he has.
I don't have one of those ultra rare square pans that he has. I'm sorry, we can't all be billionaires affording these square pans. You know, some of us just have to use the wok that's given to us. You know,
The walk that's given to us.
yeah, the walk. Try to walk a mile in my walk. TCAP recipes.
So I think I'll just twiddle around my guitar because I can think better like that. And you guys,
good.
11 people.
Wait. Let me back up 1 second. Do this again.
Because I can think better like that. And you guys, 11 people.
11. Oh, I just spit shit all over my green screen. I wanted to do a real spit take. 11 people. Buttermilk poisoning. Oh. 11 people. How many are in my chat? 37 people. That's nice. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Wes, who donated, by the way. I appreciate that. Do you like that soundbite I used for the donations now?
You said, do I like it?
Yeah, do you remember what it was?
No, I mean...
It goes, it's from Beards for Kids.
That's what it was? That's what it was from?
It's the very first, like, 5
Mikey
seconds
Sales
from that.
talking? Is that
He
Mikey
goes,
Sales talking?
No, Beards for Kids is the one with the guys on the ball at the set, not the the Billy Corridor and Mikey Sales.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the wrong one. That was
he
like
says he's talking about
tissue.
donating his ponytail to Wigs for Kids, but I just clipped it so it says, "Great, I've been waiting a long time to donate."
Oh, with the dude in the chair in the dimly lit apartment.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I thought that was funny.
You know, the first time I streamed solo, I went on Chef's show a couple times, you know, baby steps, had him hold me by the hand, as it were. You know, you worry, you're like, okay, what if I'm not super interesting, or what if I'm not talking about Lauren constantly, you know, are people going to immediately leave? But there's 11 of you guys, and it's midnight here on the East Coast, so thank you.
This is the 13-minute mark. He's saying, you know what, I had a lot of concerns that if I didn't have stuff planned, it wasn't going to be a good stream, but you guys are here right now, so thank you. Let's time how long it takes him to say, okay, you have to chime in. Please, God, say something. I have nothing planned.
Thank you very much. So what would you guys...
He's asking, again, anybody want to throw a suggestion out there? Really? I have no idea.
Like to
I
see
have
me
no,
do for
I'm
my
tapped out.
That was it. that was. We still have 2 hours to go. Fuck.
subscriber special? Would you like mostly songs, stand-up? Is it better if would you like a behind the scenes, like a director's cut?
Oh my god, it's so weird that you would say that because I do. I really do. That would be great, like a DVD extra type, but about like your skits that you uploaded last week. That would be great.
Yeah,
that you did by yourself. Yeah.
Give us the commentary. Give us all the scoop of the behind the scenes with yourself.
I mean, start to finish from 12 o'clock p.m. when you started that project till 2:30 p.m. when you finished it. I'd like to know the entire process, start to finish, of what happened. Typing up a script, reading it into a microphone, looping the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star sound music over and over again. I really want to know how that works.
So I think that'd be interesting, but at the same time, I think people would have to be kind of like super fans. You know, I don't.
Are we technically Jorrun comedy super fans?
I'm a fan. Well,
I'm a
yeah,
fan of this Jorrun comedy
yeah,
channel that we're watching right now.
not him as a person. He's
This
just
mirror
a
channel.
mess. Yeah, he's a mess.
Comedy. Jorrun comedy. It's so good that he put comedy in the name too, because
We wouldn't have known that he was supposed to be being funny.
he literally wouldn't have known that
Would have
anything he
never
said
known.
was intended to be
I
funny.
don't want to be boring. I mean, I could play this stuff and stop it and give a story and background. That's like, a DVD extra type thing. To me, that's
I love those DVD extras where somebody plays it, sings it, sobs in the background. It's my favorite thing about DVDs. You got a fucking VHS player on your computer desk right now. Next to your stack of VHSs labeled Genie Porn 1, I Dream of Genie Season 2, Episode 3. Fucking DVDs.
It's always interesting. What do you guys think? Buttermilk, yeah, it was so good.
Oh, we're still on the biscuits, okay?
Still.
Good. He said buttermilk. He confirmed the buttermilk was the right call. Good. Whew. Okay.
We were worried.
Glad that's clarified.
Okay, Danny's trying to entice me to come see her with sausage, buttermilk biscuits, and woo-wee!
Woo!
I cannot.
Sausage. Wait. Entice you with what? Hang on. Oh, fuck off.
Sausage, buttermilk biscuits, and
Sausage, buttermilk biscuits, and
woo-wee!
and woo-wee. What is woo-wee?
Well, I don't know.
Sounds good.
Whatever it is.
It's enticing.
And it was made in a wok, I'm sure.
I might have to go to a third chord here. I could play copywritten music, but that's probably not that good. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not a Jorrun original, I don't want to hear it. If it's not the Danny G song again, 10 minutes after you just did it, I don't want to hear it, okay? It's good. Read the room. Okay. Pretty soon I'm going to log off, which is... It's sad because I'm having a great time and also because we're only 14 minutes into this video. But I promise before we leave, I will share some piece of exclusive media that was just shared to me by Mr. Wes Mose. So
Okay.
stay tuned.
Do you guys have any...
Again, asking the chat for something.
If you guys have any comedy requests...
Comedy requests?
What?
Tell me a joke? Is that
Be
a comedy?
funny. That's my request.
Be funny.
I don't know.
Oh, Diane. Diane says be funny. Okay. Be funny. That's good. That's a good comedy request. Thank you, Callie. What the fuck is a comedy request? Tell a joke about a chicken and a banana. Uh-oh. Watch it, cats. I got 2 cats about to square the fuck off. Oh my god. Be nice to each other.
You guys are very much a part of this. I mean, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Not that I'm wearing pants. You didn't need to hear that. But, seriously, what would you guys like to talk about?
Again, asking something from the audience.
I'm up for anything. Oh, shit. Did you bust out some more comedy?
Oh, okay. Somebody did have a suggestion in the chat. Let's hear him follow through on that suggestion.
Sketches, Jorrun. They're coming, brother. Remy, there's a sketch I'm working on now.
Oh, not now. Not in this stream.
He probably is. That's why he didn't think of anything, because he's just working on something now.
You fucked up by saying, give me some comedy suggestions, and somebody actually was like, okay. And he's like, oh, I would love to, but I can't spoil it. I'm working on something right now. I can't get into it right now, but it's gonna be good.
And
so, what else would you guys like to hear?
Any other suggestions that I won't take?
Yeah. He was asked earlier. They said, "Do you have any food delivery stories?" And he goes, "Ha ha ha ha," and he doesn't answer. You could just make one up. For fuck's sake.
He just was asking. I think he was genuinely asking, but he doesn't like anybody's ideas because he thinks his ideas are better than everybody else's. So he was just like, I'll just keep winging it and talking to myself.
You hear that exact sentiment when somebody suggests do the Lorne roast with jokes submitted by the community, which is a good idea. But he goes, yeah, that's a good idea. I would have to, I would only do it if I liked the jokes that were sent to me, which I'm sure. And then that said, like, oh, I'm supposed to say this thing so people don't get mad. Oh, I'm sure I would like them, of course.
And it is going to be guest starring Baked Salmon. And he's going to be awesome.
Is he alluding to the Mystery Science Theater reaction to the Lorne cooking show?
Oh, is that? Or is that the one that he's talking about with that he's on with Danny G?
That I figured if at that point, that's the only thing that he did with just Baked Salmon.
Oh,
because otherwise he would say it's with Clobber, it's with Dan. Like he would have name dropped like everybody. Unless it wasn't confirmed yet. Or he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna. Like, he's like, hey, Baked Salmon, we should do something sometime. He's like, yeah. And that was it. Sausage.
Clobber's going to be in it. And
this is the one, yeah.
All right.
There's a female in
there's a female in it.
But I don't know if she wants to make herself known because I haven't worked with her yet. So I am not sure. I recommended this before. Do another Lorne roast with jokes. Oh, that is a very...
Oh, he is so fucking angry. With jokes written by other people.
Cool idea. I do need to figure out how they can send it to me, though, Johnny. That's definitely a good idea.
Yeah, God, if only there was a way. Yeah, if only there was a way that like the community could send me messages. Thanks for the message, Johnny, by the way. Really appreciate it. Anyways, until I figure that out, don't know how to do it. Oh well.
I'd love to do other people's jokes as long as I like them, of course, which
I'm sure I won't.
I'm sure I will.
Oh.
I am not wearing panties or bra, Danny.
These Lorne phrases are going like right over his head. They're whizzing by him. It's so stupid. They are going right over his lopsided head.
Danny must be drunk. Then you get to see the real Danny. Oh my God.
I'm not wearing panties or bra.
Panty bra.
Oh.
Alpha. A woman tells you she's not wearing underwear. That's what you say.
I can't.
But yeah. Roy, do I call you Roy me, or Rammy? What do you want to be known as?
Oh, so he
Let me.
has him what he wants to be called, but everybody else.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yep. Everybody else, doesn't matter what your name is. It's a different name according to him, and that's what either he gets it wrong on accident, or he gets it wrong and it's on purpose, and that's your nickname that he gave you.
It's the Rami. My Mexican brother. Hola. But
Do you think he really was like, "Thank you, Jorrun, for representing my culture just now"? Nobody else does that. I appreciate that.
I had my head bent down near the camera as if, oh, I need to be close so they can hear me. No, that's not actually necessary.
That is correct. That's not how a camera works.
This is before he used his
I was
his
looking
COVID
right
money.
into the microphone and I was like, oh yeah. Fuck. There's no camera in there.
Well, before he was using his camera as a microphone.
Yeah,
too.
no, I know what he's saying,
And so,
but
so
yeah.
he used this before he used his COVID money to pick up that mini microphone, that mini blue Yeti.
Which is like, because his audio sounds. Wait. It sounds pretty good here. It's all over the place in like everything he does. Some of it sounds terrible.
In the stream with Kennedy, it was going loud and then quiet.
In his own fucking theater of the mind, Christopher Western Chandler, and it sounds terrible. It's because he's in a call. He doesn't know how to record his own audio separately. He goes, we have to read through the entire script without any breaks because I don't know how to edit. So, so stupid. You guys are getting the free footage right now, too. This is usually exclusive to my OnlyFans. So, you guys are lucky.
Yeah, Mr. Salmon. Mr. Salmon is going to be great. I don't really want to tell you guys what it's about, but it's a really, really cool idea. Big Salmon is playing a reporter, right? I'm like, okay, this is something you can play in your sleep because you pretty much already are. It's gonna be cool, man. It is going to be cool. Anybody else with... Oh, I want to ask you guys something kind of controversial.
All right, this is the last little bit we're going to cover before we sign off.
Okay.
Does anybody want to drop some hard opinions about women that are way more successful than you real quick? Anybody want to make any comments about women's appearances? Now's the time. Personally, I saw an older woman today who had aged not well, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you were, the last time I saw you, you were pretending to be 13, and here you are, older, and it freaked me out. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I mean, is that a woman thing? Is that a COVID thing? She stared into the sun and her skin started falling off? Is that what happened? Damn it. You know what's crazy? On a completely unrelated note, Emily, one of the decoys from To Catch a Predator, Emily B., she was featured in a couple episodes, I think. She's now a beat reporter for the Buffalo Bills. She shares a lot of articles that she writes specifically about. She covers multiple NFL related stories, but she's like a sports writer mainly for the Buffalo Bills. And I kind of want to like send her an email and see if she'll do an interview.
Oh, that would be dope. I like Emily. She
Uh,
she was. I got some chocolate on my shirt. I'll be
it's so
right out.
bizarre because all these other Bills fans I follow are like retweeting and sharing this. I'm like, but I never like post. I was like, do you guys know that this is a girl from To Catch a Predator? Like I didn't want to do that because I don't know. Would do you think that would be like? I don't know.
Do you think it would be weird? Like, are you asking if I think it would be weird to
Would
like?
it be weird? Would it be inappropriate? Would it be? Would I be the best person to even do such a thing? As a Bills fan, I feel like I could like connect on that level too.
No,
But
I think that would be good. Like I mean, you don't have to like delegate this to somebody else. I think you would do fine. I don't think it would be weird.
But here's the thing: how the hell do you draft an email like that? Like what I'm trying to get.
And I really like your work that you do reporting on the Bills. It seems like I have another interest that might overlap with more than just football. I recognize you from To Catch a Predator. I was just.
Do you remember me? I was on the show.
Really? I was just wondering if you would be okay with me asking you some questions and, like a very, very loose, informal interview. Boom.
I like that. And I will take you up West. Most Worst wants to help me connect with her. I think it would work. Her, and it's not like I'd have to like track her contact information. It's out there. Her email's out there. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think that would be dope. Let's get all the decoys in here. The decoys of yesteryear.
Yeah, I'm like, is there a decoy group chat that you all have? You're like, yo, do you remember this motherfucker named Lauren Armstrong? You're not gonna believe this shit. You are not gonna believe this. Oh man, the decoy cinematic universe, expansive as it is.
If you will. I'm gonna stir it up. There's 9 of you guys, right? Please jump in.
Uh-oh, you lost some viewers there, Jorrun?
I'm not trying to be mean, and I do not want to be rude, but have you guys seen the latest videos that Miss Casey Moreau has been putting out? She's in good shape. There's not an ounce of fat on her, but her face, she looks like she is aging not well. And I don't like to say mean things. Some people are rude to her because, she's...
Shut the fuck up.
I have so many things to say about this. Just so I had to reposition myself.
Keep in mind that he is aged perfectly and is very handsome too. So you can kind of see where it's like kind of irresponsible of her in a way to not age as gracefully as Jorrun Comedy, who is this beautiful, pristine alpha male.
This man looks like somebody tried to draw Uncle Fester from memory. He looks like someone shot his skin out onto his skeleton from a t-shirt gun and almost missed. Like, I cannot stress to you how upsetting him talking about someone else's looks and someone not aging well. He looks like he just sat up out of a coffin. Like 50 doesn't have to be old, but he looks like he wakes up and dies every single day. But he's talking about someone else's looks.
Oh my god.
I I have never, that part like boils my blood. Like, she's looking a little old around the eyes. Sir, your
What
eyes
is
have
going on
sunk.
with her eyes?
His eyes are sunken at least 2 inches into the eye orbitals. Like,
His eye sockets are, but his actual eyeballs are way out here.
I'm
Hi,
very
boys and
unable.
girls. Yes.
Like, his canines decided that they didn't want to decay either, and they got up and left. I cannot do it. Like, I just, I just the gumption, the gall, the audacity.
Totally expecting a flurry of comments being like, yeah, you're right. What's up with that? Or like, you know what? I hadn't noticed that. I just went and checked it out. You're right. What's going on?
What did he do? Casey doesn't look bad. Like, she's
Like,
not.
should I let her know? Should I DM her and tell her, hey, you might want to go to a dermatologist?
She's not 19 anymore. Like, what you expect her to continue looking 19? Like, what? Like, what? Like, what? Like, she's not 19 anymore. That's what happens. People get older. Women get older.
Iraq scammers donated $1. It did not trigger the notification for some reason. Says, my name is Adam, and I'm here to say, oh, wait, I'd like to remain anonymous, and I'm not gay. Oh, sorry for doxing you there. Unless you're Latino, will Awhnest get pregnant soon? Jesus Christ, Adam. Answer the question. Oh, my God. What the fuck?
Well, I don't really know because I'm just as thin as a soda cracker. I'm
How
just a little
close
snip
to,
of a
it depends
thing.
on how close to the equator she is. Because if
I
she's
am
southern, that's a whole different story.
I am minuscule. I don't know if my body can even take a baby. And then I might be pregnant. I might be pregnant for like 2 years. We never just know. We don't know.
In the southern heat?
Pregnant in the South. We just don't know. We just don't know.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but in the South, a man impregnates a woman and she has a baby. That's what it's like in the South. I don't know about y'all.
I only get impregnated by the yee boys. That's the only one. That's the only sperm that I allow to impregnate my eggs. That I allow to fertilize my eggs.
I don't know about y'all, but in the South we have the sun, and it is hot. In the South. Where's she from? Like Michigan?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
She's not part of the community. I don't think she owes us anything. I think she's
okay. Well, here comes he's rolling out those like, okay, all right, I'm gonna say something really stupid and shitty and ignorant, but I'm gonna sprinkle in these little, oh, she doesn't have an ounce of fat on her. I mean, my favorite is she's got personality and all. That's just him using the stupid like buzzwords that he knows that like you're not supposed to just judge a woman on her looks. You gotta consider her personality. Oh, she has personality and all. She's got personality. She has characteristics. she has features. I would. She's one of those people. But what the fuck is going on with her eyes?
done enough, whatever, I love Ramona. Ramona left us, but who cares? She left such a great body of work, right? She's the best.
What does this have to do with you talking bad about Casey? Like, she wasn't even in the community because he was like, people talk bad to Casey because she left the community. It was like she wasn't in the community. She was a decoy.
And
talking
Chuck
about?
Harding left the community too when he fucking died. What are you talking about?
I think he said that stuff because his comments, like you said, weren't going over like he thought they would be. Like why?
Like in his head, it sounded better than when it came. It's something he noticed and wanted to comment on, but because he can't deliver anything with any sort of grace or comedic, like he can't. He just says shit in his head, and his head is so fucked up. Holy shit! Poop Frog is here. What the fuck, Poop Frog?
What's up, Poop Frog?
How you doing, Mr. Frog, Mr. Poop? I hope you're doing okay. I certainly hope you haven't aged since the last time I've talked to you. That would really disturb me. I mean, you left the community for a while, that's fine. You left to find body work, but what the fuck is going on with Poop Frog's face? Holy shit. Oh my god, it's like he fucking stared into a nuclear explosion. Is like he looks like that guy from fucking Indiana Jones where his face melted off. Oh my god. There's not an ounce of fat on him. I won't say that, but like, oh my god.
What do you guys think? What do you think the deal is with Casey around the?
What do you think? What do you think happened in those years that she had her appearance on Ticket? Like, do you think like time has passed? That's a theory I have right now.
It's only she's only 30. Yeah, like Casey's. Yeah, I think she's like a year older than me. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I think she's like a year old. Like she's probably wait. Casey's 37. No, how old is she now? Like 37 something. 35.
You both look great for your age. Holy shit.
Well, I'm 33, but like I thought she was like my age. Like I was like 17 or 18 at the time. Yeah, and she was 19, so she's like 34. And it was like she's looking old around the eyes. Okay, but you look old everywhere, Jorrun. You look old everywhere.
She can also like stretch her legs more than you could ever hope to. Like she's more flexible, more athletic, more well-traveled, smarter. She's better looking than you. She's a better writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist, human being. She speaks better than I know for a fact. She speaks better than you. She might even have bluer eyes. I don't think she even has blue eyes. You got bluer eyes than you, Jorrun, and your shitty blue eyes. Oh, and there's one other thing. What is it? What was it? Oh, yeah, she's not a fucking pedophile.
Very valid.
Guys,
yeah, like
she's looking
like his skin looks like gack. Like I don't
like
know.
Silly putty.
much older than the 31, 32 she is.
Pause for the chat to applaud me for my bravery in saying such a thing and agree with me. Okay.
It's called Rami or Roy. It's all.
Didn't he already ask? Do I call you Rami or Rami or Rami?
Even off all the names, it's Rami. He just named all three of them just for good measure.
And watch him totally miss this really obvious comment.
All gravity, brother.
But he's so awkward. Oh, this is really like a cringe moment that a lot of people. I think what he's saying is the comment is saying that's just aging. Gravity will do that to you. But he's saying it like it's all gravity, like that's all it is. That there's nothing else to it. There's nothing.
You get older.
Yeah.
Once you're not supposed to look 19 for forever.
But
get older.
He misreads it. He misreads the comment and thinks he's like quoting something or saying it's like a saying, and he laughs at it like he knows what it is, and then he backtracks and says, "I don't know what you're saying." Wait, listen.
Roy. It's all gravity, brother. I don't know what the phrase "all gravity" means, but cool, cool.
He never knows what
That's
people are talking about in his stream chats. Like you don't never know what people are talking about. Why live stream if you never know what people are saying to you? Like never. And it would be a simple phrase. It'll be something super simple to grasp, and he'll be
I'm
like,
gonna
"I
I'm gonna get
don't know what
that
that means.
tattooed. It's all gravity, brother.
I don't know what that means."
That's yeah. It's like what? What do you mean? What did I just say? You said.
Danny G, oh, the thing you talked to me about, I remember. No. Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, that was one of the latest ones, Chef. She cooked something. Looked pretty good. She's got personality stuff, but
And just as I was about to call him a sexist, misogynist piece of shit, he gave her. He says she's got personality.
Ah, Miss Congeniality. She's ugly but has a nice personality, which is more, once again, than we can say for Jordan.
Can't look. I can't look at this person. Personality. Wait a minute. What? Well, now I don't know what to think.
Well, honestly, like I said, that's a better compliment if we're gonna keep it 100. Like that's a better compliment. Like I guess he thought he was still being shady by that. And I was like, well, once again, she has a better personality than yours as well. People would rather rather talk to
But
her.
what a weird generic. She's got personality. Like I said, it's like she's got characteristic. She's got like she is adjective. You know, like honest. Like you are. You know, you've got insight just
I
in
think
general about everything.
I think insight is even more specific than
Yeah.
she's got personality. But like I said,
You know, honest, I know you have opinions,
you say stuff.
thoughts, emotions.
I would still take that.
She's got personality and all.
I would still take that.
I think
That's so bad.
Casey was listening live and crying into her hands, and then when he said she's got personality, she's like, "Oh, really? Oh, thank God! I tried so hard. It just feels good to be recognized for my personality."
what is the deal with her eyes? Is it because she spent so much time in the sun? I
He's
believe
still
she's a
talking
star.
about her.
No, it's because she spends so much time in the moon.
You can, if she wanted to, she could fix her eyes by like putting
Yeah, there's no fixing anything about Jordan.
yeah, if she wanted to, she could fix her eyes. But what's the deal with her eyes? I just can't imagine like being criticized by somebody who looked like this. Like I'm just
It was probably from a photo she put on her own Instagram, which has thousands more followers than he will ever have in his life. Something like no filter, raw, just me, proud and confident of who I am. And he's like, "Oh, what? Oh, gosh. Oh, this is, you know what? This is the whole story of the woman at the burlesque show."
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's always criticizing how somebody looks, and it's just like, have you not looked in the mirror lately, like ever?
This women are. He's like, women are just liars. Like they'll wear makeup and look nice, and and then they don't, and I go, what?
Use some concealer, his doggone self. Like I just.
I get, hey, Poop Frog, thank you so much. I actually get like tons of compliments on this shirt all the time. I just bought it on Amazon. I think I literally typed in like male work shirt, and it popped up. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Surfer? But people are gonna be like, I was on Jorrun's stream. He was saying derogatory things about women. No, 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 no. That's
People are gonna say that Jorrun was on his stream. I was on Jorrun's stream, and he said derogatory things about women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that would
I mean,
probably
like
be
literally exactly. Yes,
because people. I mean,
women, multiple women. Yes, woman. Yes.
people come to my stream and say I said derogatory things about him, and they would be right. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
it's not true.
Not true. He said not true. Not true.
I'm just curious.
All right. Before he shits all over my favorite Predator, Dan Allen. All right, I'm calling it here. This was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to do. It's very. I want to collaborate with Awhnest a lot of people, specifically Awhnest though, because I think she's awesome and so funny. It's very difficult to coordinate across the globe and all the different time zones we're in, but the uniting power of Jorrun will continue to bring us together to just shit on an old man that we don't like.
Thank you. I mean, I had fun too. I mean, if you want to finish this up or do like another part to it, I'm down.
Fuck yeah. Hell yes. Hell yes. We can't leave. There's too much to say. Look what we were able to make out of the first 18 minutes of the I have no content planned live stream, you know?
This definitely was a choice of a live stream for him to make, and this man kept it up. Like, he kept this on his channel. That was a choice. And I will have to be grateful to Jorrun for doing that, because we wouldn't be able to laugh at it now. So thank you, Jorrun.
Before we sign off, do you think... Oh, shoot. I did get a little treat here. Jorrun's brother, Awesomeness, YouTube video not yet seen before?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh. 3 minutes. I think we can do this.
Okay.
What do you guys think? I assume I have Wes's permission to share this. It says Jorrun's brother, Awesomeness. All right. Wow. I assume it's going to be great. Let's see.
When are you going to stop worshiping that thing? What do you see in that thing anyway? I see beauty. Fascination. Yeah, right on. I can't believe you're my brother sometimes. I don't want any of my stuff leaving the house too without my permission. Shut up. Yeah, I'm serious. Look, I don't touch your stuff, okay? I got my stuff. I like my collection. Who's that blonde actress there? Jane. Oh, you like her? I'd like to work with her again. I like her work. She's pretty good. You want to work with her again? Yeah.
To be in this
I'd
scene.
like to work with her again. Yeah, she's a good actress.
glasses.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, be careful with that. It was cost a lot. It's all handmade.
What?
Why don't you put it back on the wall, man? See, we'll mess it up. I'm not gonna mess it up. Still got that, huh? Yeah, you like it? Yeah, I like that mask. It's a good one. Ray, come on, man. Why don't you put that back on the wall, man? Tony, take it easy. I'm not messing that up, okay? You want to sell it? No. Come on, man. A few hundred? A couple thousand? Not interested. What you got there? The shock of your life. Mess with me. Give me your wallet.
My dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours, where there's one part of me that cares and respects and is real, and there's another part that's a horny fuck.
Interesting.
Actually, speechless.
I don't know what this was. I don't ever know what's going on with his brother's work. I never have any idea.
He really wants to be Tom Waits, if you know who that is.
I don't, but it's okay. I just.
What the fuck?
I'd still watch that versus Jorrun stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on. And you definitely have to pay attention because if you look away for like a second,
yeah. Let's put away what actually the story or the right whatever. Why does this exist? Is this from a movie? Is this a demo real? Is this something that came to him in a dream and he decided to reenact it? Is it what? How old is this?
It looks pretty old. Like his brother looks super young.
It frightens me that I live on the same planet as this family. How is he not in the Church of Satan productions?
Because he wants to go out on his own and make his own movies.
I guess because the Church of Satan makes content for Satan, which is him. I think.
I cannot.
I think he might. Yeah, it looks like a snuff. It looks like if you told an AI algorithm to make, if you typed like pretentious, black and white, poor audio, confusing man into a prompt, this is what a machine would generate. This is what a robot would like come up with. Oh my God. Well, that was hey, a world premiere. Okay. I could see this guy. They just fired Henry Cavill. He could take the mantle of Superman. To be honest, I think he might be slated to be the new Superman. Well, thank you, the most worst, who very kindly donated earlier today, and also give a brief shout out to Slothcat, who is a great channel that deserves to be shouted out. Awhnest, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Did this reignite some sort of Jorrun passion in you? Might we see something from your channel anytime in the near future? Would you like to make a return to streaming again on your channel, or making content, or should we just put a hold on that and revisit the rest of the stream sometime in the next couple of weeks?
I mean, I don't know when like I'll stream again. I want to. I just don't know when. But I want to. I do want to stream again. Like I said, I just don't know when. But I will stream again. Like I haven't retired. I just took like a little, like a little break, or yeah.
Well, if you'd like to stream and you don't have anything to stream about, do it. That's it's been done before.
It has been done before. I'll just ask everybody else to do the work for me.
There you go. Yeah. Hit go live. All right. I am live. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
And sit there.
Tell me what to do as long as I like it and think I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out. And
thank you all for
not stream again before the holidays happen. Everybody have a happy holiday season, and I will hopefully stream before the new year. So, yeah. Can invite you on Poop Fries. We're doing a live Black People Barbecue on the Iceberg White channel. Hope to see everybody there.
Yes.
All right. This is the part. Do you want to say bye, sweetheart, while we cut the stream off?
You can say it, my Lord.